Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we're going to talk about government agencies and their purchases and how, at times, they can seem odd to the point of really raising eyebrows. I had quite a few questions come in about this because I guess this topic has arisen again. I'll go ahead and start off by telling you this is a, quote, conspiracy theory, but also not. This isn't like the normal kind that we talk about on this channel where people have just made stuff up. This is something that is very much grounded in fact, but it is the reason the question arises is because people don't understand the bureaucratic maze that is the federal government. So, a whole bunch of questions about why various agencies are purchasing weapons. And we're talking about IRS, Department of Education, Department of Energy, a whole bunch. Okay? And anytime this comes up, and I have dealt with this since 2013 or so is the first time I had somebody ask me about it. It's presented in a way that is very alarming because why are these agencies? Why do they need these guns? Okay, so basically every federal agency has an OIG, Office of the Inspector General, okay, cop. They have guns. A lot of times, an agency that you may not really think about it in that way has a law enforcement function. Department of Education has the Civil Rights Division or something like that. Office of Civil Rights, maybe. They have a law enforcement function. The NOAA, National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration, they have their own cops. So NOAA buys guns. The IRS does. The Department of Energy is normally my favorite because most years they're buying super high-end stuff, and it makes people really wonder, especially if they know about firearms. They're wondering why the Department of Energy is buying this stuff. When you think of Department of Energy, what do you think? Light bulbs, right? Maybe if you put some thought into it, you think about the possibility of them guarding nuclear power plants. And that could explain some of it. But we're talking about real high-end stuff in this case. The Department of Energy has something called the Office of Secure Transport. Okay? Yeah, they're armed to the teeth because they transport nuclear weapons and nuclear material all over the country in semi-trucks. You've probably, at some point in your life, driven by a nuclear weapon being transported in secret. The people who are part of this office, most are recruited straight out of high-speed teams in the military. They have a lot of unique equipment that you wouldn't expect to find in a civilian agency. This is true of pretty much every federal agency. They have law enforcement or paramilitary functions within them that you may not think about initially. Veterans Affairs is one that came up a couple of years ago. People asking about that. They have cops. They guard hospitals, which, as we know, have recently, and for the recent past, become targets. So, yeah. The real takeaway from this isn't something that's alarming in the sense that there are weapons and ammo that is being purchased by agencies that don't need them. It's that there is a maze of police agencies, law enforcement agencies, armed agencies throughout the federal government that you've never heard of. It really goes to show exactly how widespread law enforcement functions are in the United States. They really are everywhere. But the alarm that gets raised over this every couple of years, no, it's nothing to worry about. At the same time, I don't normally, like when people ask about this, I don't normally throw them in the category of, people who believe in lizards. This is more of, why on earth is this happening? So, anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.